Today we are embarking on another CPU versus CPU tournament. Tekken 8 is our game of choice this time, and we will be running a double elimination style bracket to determine the best CPU. This means that if your favorite fighter loses, there is still a chance for them to fight back to the end within the loser's bracket. Every fighter will need 2 losses to be eliminated completely, and the fighter who makes it all the way to the end of the loser's bracket will face the winner's bracket finalist. If the loser's bracket finalist defeats the winner's bracket finalist, then the match resets and the loser will have to win one more time to be crowned champion. The winner's finalist only has to beat the loser's bracket finalist once to be crowned champion. The seeding has been randomized, and some characters do have a first round bye due to the odd number of fighters. Who has a bye was also randomly selected. Those are the basics of this tournament format, and I hope you enjoy these as much as I do. Without further ado, here is our first match, Nina versus Leroy. Alright, so we begin. It's crazy that Nina has guns in a fighting tournament, but you know, that's kind of Tekken in a nutshell. It's just pure chaos. So, my knowledge of Tekken is okay. I played the most in Tekken 7. Played a fair amount of Tekken 8, like 160 hours, which some people may not be that much. And I played a lot of Tekken 2 when I was a kid. So I know the characters pretty well, but as far as the nomenclature of like moves and whatnot, that's not really my strong suit. So I'll try my best to commentate what I'm seeing, but I'm not going to know like, oh, that's a back 2, that's a down 1, you know, that kind of stuff. But anyway, Leroy does take the first round. That was a pretty close round. Does go into heat mode. Nina with another grab. Signature grabs. She is going for the chain. Ooh, God. I hurt my leg recently, and that just made it hurt even worse. And Nina does finish him off. That was a very clean round. Alright, start round 3. Big hit to the gut. Nice sweep. Comes another chain grab. It's another close round. I don't know if I've ever seen this CPU go the full timer either. They're pretty good at utilizing their time. Nina's at 1 HP, gets a grab. Oh, he slaps her ass. That's all it takes, 1 HP and an ass slap. Nina with the sweep. Leroy is down a little bit, but actually has closed the gap now. Nina does a heat starter. I believe that's... I don't know what the exact term is, but I call it a heat starter, where you hit the enemy and go into heat. And she does take that round, so we're getting a final round in the first match here. And Nina's starting off hot. Oh my goodness, he's already down half. I think they're both in heat. Leroy does go for the heat spender, but it is blocked. And Nina also whiffs on hers, but Leroy is donezo. He is going to go to the loser's bracket, and Nina moves on. So if you like Leroy, he is going to go to the loser's bracket, so there's still a chance for him. Everyone who loses in this first round goes to the loser's bracket with another chance. Everyone has to lose twice to be eliminated. Next up, we have Panda versus Feng Wei. Feng is my main. I know a lot of people are like, oh, that's disgusting. How could you? You know, it was my first attempt at playing online. He was a very good character, and he's fun. You know, I made it to Mighty Ruler, and then I called it quits. I'm not super competitive, but I wanted to at least get to purple ranks before I stopped. Alright, this is a nice, big close one, but man, the bears are so hard to play against. They're very unorthodox, they have weird hitboxes, and Feng just ate that right. 1 HP Panda hits the super. He walked right into that. Oh, Feng. Yeah, and they have like the ground stance, and they have just a bunch of weird tricks up their sleeves. They're a nightmare to fight online. And Panda is cleaning him up fast. Maybe I'll do less play-by-play commentary. Just, you know, just provide some commentary here and there on anything I'm thinking about. Just let you enjoy the match here. Oh my god, that punch! That looked like it hurt. The double slash. Man, they have some force. When the bears hit, you feel that shit. I always like the little spin they do on the ground. It's been in the game forever. I still wish they'd bring Alex and Roger back. I think they were in Tekken Tag, if I remember correctly. Also, if you hear like some hissing or some creaking, I'm in a chair, I'm drinking a non-alcoholic beverage. So that might be what you're hearing. We're just having a good time. I'm more uptight about the Dragon Ball ones because that's kind of like my flagship bracket. This is more just because, you know, I like doing these CPU terms. This is for fun, so we're just hanging out. The chandelier has already fallen and broken. Not even 10 seconds into the match. Yoshimitsu kind of getting bodied here. And it looks like player one has now won twice in a row. I hope there's no bias where like player one always wins, because that's going to make this really ugly. So, as much as I love Reina, kind of hoping Yoshimitsu wins. Just to make sure there's no bias, and he's already down a round. Oh no. Yeah, Reina was such a good addition. I told you, like, I love Heihachi too, but I was kind of disappointed they added him in because it takes away from kind of her as a character. But it is what it is. Both are in heat. God, I hate saying that. It just makes me think of my cat. Thankfully, she's fixed now. Nice super by Yoshimitsu. That should be a dead Reina here. I tried playing her. She's too complex for me. I'm a very simple man, as you can tell by me playing Feng. Prior to that, I was playing Jack. And Jack was a ton of fun. I made like a Willy Wonka Jack costume. It was pretty sick. I thought about messing around with the costumes. I think I'll mess around with the costumes as we get into lower brackets. There's too many matches right now for me to spend time messing with each one. Yoshimitsu, okay, it's now up 2-1. The bias may die here. Ooh, she walked right into that. Chandelier is now broken again. This place is awesome looking, this stage. I'd love to attend a party here. It's probably too rich for me, but it'd still be cool. Uh-oh, this is neck and neck. Oh, the back fist seals it. Yoshi wins. Alright, the bias has been broken. We're good. All is vanity. Alright, yeah, Paul versus Bryan. Fun fact about Paul mains. They are very difficult for me to fight, and they are very annoying, but the only people that have ever disconnected on me online have been Paul players. So I'm not saying that that's how Paul players are. That's just a trend that I... oh wait, no, that's not true. There was one Jin as well, but mostly Paul players. Paul is honestly so fun to play. I started to learn him towards the end of me playing online in Tekken. I just love his mix-ups and the impact of his moves. Like, look at that. Dude looks like he would punch your liver out onto the floor. Bryan is someone I used to play as well. I played him back in like the PSP days. Yeah, I'm old. I played on the school bus. We had a bunch of us had PSPs on the school bus with I think it was like Tekken Dark Resurrection, and we would battle on the school bus. It was fun. Good times. Bryan does take an early lead here. 1 up in the rounds. Nice uppercut. That combo's so hard to block sometimes. Bryan is now up 2-0. Paul's going to have a hell of a comeback. But Tekken is definitely known for its comebacks. Alright, Paul is in his heat form. I don't know, what's the best way to say it without sounding like sus? He has activated heat. That's better. The heat has turned on. He's a fucking furnace, like he's an HVAC. Paul does take the round. Alright, here we go, comeback time. He didn't get... I thought that had armor. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. I thought heat had armor on it, like I thought that would have just went right through. Maybe not. Maybe it's only if you do like a heat like attack. If you just straight up activate it, maybe it doesn't have armor. Another close round. Can Paul bring it back to 2-2? Oh, Bryan clutches it out. Oh my god, with a sliver. Oh, and here comes the disrespect. Oh my god. Wonder if that's what he does to his meat. Anyway, Devil Jin versus Law. I meant his, like, brisket. Sickos. The fuck? Get your mind out of the gutter. Law was my main in Tekken 2. And all I did was spam his flip. I had no skill in that game, but man, did I love to flip. You could honestly just win the whole arcade mode by just spamming X circle at the same time. I would literally like put my index finger and middle finger on X and circle and just that was the gameplay. Law's out to a really early lead here. He does take round 1. Love this stage too. There's a lot of good stages. I did not pay for the DLC stage. I'm not about paying for stages. I'll pay for characters, not for stages. And I think they did something. They gave us like $5 back for like, as an apology for doing that. So I just knocked over a bag. Sorry if that picks up. I don't care. Like I said, this is a pretty casual one. I'm not going to edit anything out unless something crazy happens. Like a fire. Someone breaks in and steals my Funyuns. Law's up 2-0. Oh my god, that kick! Ooh! And there's the flip. There's the flip I was talking about. If the only Tekken you ever watched was me playing Law in Tekken 2, you would think the only movie he has is his flip. Alright, we have Jin versus Leo or Leo. Not sure which one it is. I'm going to go Leo. And I do have some track changes on certain stages. I think this one's the same. But there's some tracks that from past Tekkens that are just too good. Another banger of an arena. Ooh, that uppercut. So I guess this is kind of just divulging into like, or sorry, not divulging, devolving into my online experience with each of these characters. Leo players were interesting, but man, it was so hard to predict what they were gonna do next. And then Jin players always with that damn low. That damn low. The little spinny electric one. God. They would spam that shit, brother. They would spam that shit. Man, Jin's hair, he looks like a fucking Hershey's Kiss. I'm sorry. It has to be said. Like, he looks like he should have like the paper coming out of the top, and if you pull it, his hair just falls down. You know? I don't know. It's like 4 in the morning as I'm recording this, so maybe I say stupid shit. Leo is up 2-0 very quickly. There it is, that move right there. That's what I'm talking about. God, they love that move online. And Jin has activated Heat. Let me know in the comments if you like this format of me just kind of shooting the shit instead of being super, like, narrating the moves as they come out and whatnot. Also, let me know in the comments who your favorite fighter is. And what your rank is. I know most of you, people who watch this, almost all of you are probably better than me. Purple ranks is a decent rank, but I mean, it's crazy. Once you get to blue, like that's really when you're really good at the game, in my opinion. Anyway, Leo wins. Jin moves to the losers bracket. Next, we have Jack 8 and Raven. Another one of my mains in Jack 8. And then Raven was another spam character I had in Tekken 5. I played a lot of Tekkens, and not with a lot of skill. This is the first Tekken that I really like. Actually, no, second. So, Tekken 7, I was a Ganryu main. Which, like, there's no Ganryu mains at all in Tekken 7. None. Like, it's a meme at this point. But, man, he was so... I had the dumbest fucking costume for him. And, like, I had the pizza on my back, and I tried my hardest to win a match by, like, I think you, like, throw the pizza or whatever, however it is. And I did get one. I did get a win with the pizza throw. That was my magnum opus in Tekken. But, yeah, he was my main. I started training on Julia as well. But by that time, Tekken 8 had been announced, and I was like, oh, there's no point anymore. I might as well just wait. But Ganryu was a lot of fun. I know he won't be added to this, but if he did, I'd like that a lot. Jack is up 1-0. Player 2 has a 4-win streak. Do I have to worry about bias again? Well, Jack keeps this up. I don't think so. Jack 8's design is so cool. Like, they cooked with Jack 8 in this game. They really did. Like, I've always liked Jack, but he's been kind of underwhelming. Man, this game, he's so much fun. You feel like an absolute wrecking ball. Okay, Raven. Oh my god. He might sneak around in here. He does. It's not over yet. Raven's having his comeback tour. Oh my, that punch. When I played Jack when I was younger, all I did was I would do the move where he would fly into the air and then do the stomp. It did so much damage, but the AI didn't know what to do about it, and then people who didn't play fighting games didn't know what to do about it. And they got so mad. Oh my god. Okay, that was kind of clean. I mean, he dropped the combo, but... Oh! Oh, it was too little too late. The low hits. Jack moves on. Raven goes to losers. And the bias has once again been broken. Thank you, Jackie. Alright, we have Asuka versus Lars. Two characters that I just don't think about, really. They're just not really that interesting to me. Lars is kind of cool in this one with all the electric attacks, but I hated fighting him. I know Asuka's like a defensive kind of character. She has a lot of good counters and whatnot. But I've never played her. I've never really played Lars. Asuka has activated Heat. Let's see if she goes for the activation on the super there. Does not. Is it Heat Rush? Heat... I should really know this. Tell you what, we're gonna do something stupid. We're gonna Google while I'm commentating. Heat Tekken 8. Pardon if you hear my keyboard, I have a mechanical keyboard. Heat Burst. So there's Heat Burst. Okay, Heat Burst is when it activates heat while performing a smashing attack. Okay. So, and then Heat Engager. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Heat Engager is that. That right there, what just happened. That's a Heat Engager. Okay. And Heat Dash, I know that one. That's the one where, like, you hit them and you, like, just dash and it kind of, like, starts coming. The Heat Smash is when they do. Okay, so Heat Smash. Got it. Okay, you know what? Maybe it's good that we Google during recording here. Asuka is up 2-1. Should I do research prior to recording? Yes. Do I care? No. And Asuka wins. There's a lot of matches, so I might not have a lot of commentary on some of these. You know, it is what it is.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right, we have Claudio versus Xiaoyu. Now, I wonder if Xiaoyu is still a menace to society. I don't understand what you're saying. I don't understand what you're saying. Wish real life was like the Tekken universe where we could just understand everyone regardless of what language they speak. If only. Now, Claudio and Xiaoyu are not characters that I fought too much when I played online. Claudio is kind of annoying. I know Xiaoyu was a menace in higher tier play, but I never really played her in my ranks. Claudio does take the first round. That kick, man, that kick is brutal. I know Claudio had like a lot of good frame data on his moves that had to be changed a while back. I forget how, it's crazy how long Tekken 8's been out already. My memories are still from like when it first came out roughly. Claudio's up 2-0. We haven't seen any like crazy comebacks yet. Usually the people who get ahead stay ahead. Xiaoyu's saying, I ain't done yet. Oh, and if you were wondering, yes, this is the hardest difficulty that the CPUs are on. I always put it on the hardest difficulty. You know, to have the highest quality matches. And Claudio sweeps Xiaoyu. Xiaoyu goes to losers. Claudio moves on.
Get ready for the next battle.
Alright, we have Zafina versus Lidia. Is Lidia our first DLC? I think she is. So Lidia is the first DLC character. From what I know, DLC characters, as always, pretty strong. They're always released very strong, and then get nerfed later. I don't know if she's been nerfed yet, but from what I've seen, she's pretty strong. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I am not a Lidia enjoyer. I don't understand her appeal very much. But you know, I'm not gonna ruin someone else's enjoyment on that. She's not my cup of tea. Zafina I liked a lot in Tekken 7, but I don't know, something about Tekken 8. She's just not. She doesn't hit the same. Also, nice super there. Very flashy. And obviously does knock Zafina out. Round 2. They have good impact on her hits. Like, she absolutely feels like she's making contact. The sound design of Tekken's always been so good. Like, the hits always feel like they're hitting. There's nothing worse than playing a fighting game where, like, you don't feel any impact. Oof, damn. Alright, Lidia's up 2-0. Like, she's just so much damage. It also doesn't help that Zafina doesn't block to save her life. Yeah, she just got absolutely trounced. To the loser's bracket you go. I don't think she wants a meal. Alright, one of the other original sins when I played Azucena versus and another one, King. Okay, so this is a battle of very controversial characters in the early days of Tekken. Both of these were just absolutely brutal to fight against. Now, I know I said I don't know much about like moves, but I know running 3-2. I at least know that Azucena is running 3-2. That move was absolutely crazy, and then they nerfed it fine. King is just oppressive. His grabs do a ton of damage. He has a huge move pool. He's just very tough to fight as a good newer player. Azucena takes the L on the first round. Not enough running 3-2s. I mean, even though it got nerfed, it's still decent, you know? Azucena was someone I was really excited for when Tekken 8 came out, but her personality's a little too much for me. It's very uppity and very... it's too much into the coffee. Like, we're leaning way too far into the coffee. I get it, like, that, you know, it's her... I guess she has a farm for it, but like, just tone it back a little. That's all I'm asking. Oh my god, the knee. Oof. Okay. Heat Smash does hit. There's the running 3-2. But I think it's... Ooh, ooh. Nope, there it is, the big boot. King moves on. Azucena to losers. So after this video, that's when I'll film the losers bracket next. So we'll do losers, winners, losers, winners. We'll alternate until we get to the end. Victor, another new character that everyone hated fighting, and Lili, a very popular character in this Tekken. A lot of people love playing Lili. Nice sweep. Always like a good hell sweep. Look how shiny their outfits are on the stage. Oh. What's the... Oh my god, the boat! What's the boat doing? I thought the boat didn't move. Oh, maybe it just sailed in and now it's stuck. Okay. Yeah, that thing was going crazy. This stage, I love this stage so much. The Kazuya Jin fight was just cinema masterpiece. All right, we're at 1-1. Lili kind of putting it on him. Goes for the low. Hits him in the shin, and he couldn't take it, and loses the round. Old man couldn't take a hit to the shins. Victor Chevalier. I wanted to like him a lot, but I don't know. Other players tend to ruin things for me. Okay. Final round. Well, that was a shot. Jeez. Alright, this is coming down to the wire here. Ooh, Lili with the sweep into the little hand slap she did. That was it. Lili moves on. That was very close. Also, might be hearing my dog whining behind me. I just let her out, so I'm not sure exactly what she wants, especially at 4:47 in the morning. But it is what it is. Alright, we have Kuma versus another DLC in Eddy. Will the DLCs reign supreme? Yo, he's kind of popping off with that.
Round one. Fight.
Oof. Strong start for Kuma. God. They made the impact on that so good. Oh my god, Kuma is going in. You gotta put Eddy away though. Look at that damage. Oh my lord. Eddy does a ton of damage too. Does he hit? Oh my god, I think he wins the round with that. Yep. Wow. That's crazy. I thought for sure he was toast on that one. I guess this is another one of the stages that I have a... I think this song is from the original Tekken tag tournament. I think it's Yoshimitsu's theme? Breaks through the stage. Breaks through the stage again. That statue's missing half its head. And Eddy takes the second round. DLC still looking strong.
Round three. Fight.
Ooh, nice dodge. Oh, he had something cooking there, but he dropped it. Can he take a round? Yes, he can. Maybe Kuma can be the first to have a comeback. I want to see at least one comeback. There's my dog again. Alright, Eddy moves on.
Get ready for the next battle.
Alright, we have Alisa versus Shaheen. Alisa's such a weird character. It's a cool idea, though.
Round one. Fight.
She was also very tough to fight. When her chainsaws were out, like, I felt like I couldn't do a damn thing.
Round two. Fight.
Lisa is up 1-0. Activated heat. Her head's falling off. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Takes round 2. Look at this cinema. I don't know. I'm partial to stages with lava/fire, just like I like lava or destroyed planet Namek in Sparking Zero. Okay, she was doing a pirouette there, and I'm pretty sure that fist landed somewhere it shouldn't have. Lisa's up 2-1, 2-1. Alisa takes it.
Get ready for the next battle.
Don't miss me winning.
Alright, we have Steve versus June. Is it June? Is it Jun? I think it's, people say June, but I don't know. My brain thinks it's Jun. Steve takes an L on round 1. Also, I apologize for the gap in commentary there. I'm trying to work out some real-life stuff while this is going on, because if any of you live in the northeast, the snow's quite bad. So, trying to get it taken care of. Life never ends throwing its trials and tribulations at me. Oof, against the wall. June is up 2-1. Okay, Steve showing some life. Oh, I got hits. Yeah, okay. Alright, 2-2. Can Steve be the first person to come back? Does not look like it. He has 1 HP. And the low seals the deal. June moves on. And Steve goes to losers. Alright, I think we have one more match left, I want to say. Yep, it is Kazuya versus Lili. This is the last match of the start of the bracket. Now, you might notice that some people did not fight. That's because they probably got a first round bye, and I didn't want 2 of the same character going, so they'll go in the next episode.
Round 1. Fight.
Kazuya is not looking too good. He is healing a little bit, though. Oh, nope. All it takes is one kick. CPU's defense is a little rough. Like, they have decent offense. They don't do very good combos. They don't have very good defense. Like, any good player can absolutely decimate the hardest CPU. I wanted to do a thing with ghosts, but I couldn't get so, like, two people's ghosts could fight each other. If that's a thing that you know about, let me know. Because that's something I really want to do. I want to take, like, the top ghosts from every character and have them go against each other in a tournament like this. Because I think that'd be extremely entertaining, and we'd see a lot of, a lot more varied gameplay. But I don't think that's something that happens. But if there's, like, a mod, maybe, that allows me to do it, I'm open to that. We are at 1-1, but Kazuya is looking like he's about to take another L this round, and he does. Goes down 2-1. Come on, Kazuya, you can't just take it like that. You're supposed to be the main antagonist. You can't lose to Lee. He's probably gonna lose to Lee. Maybe he'll be the first to come back. I doubt it, but maybe. Yep, comebacks just aren't a thing, I guess. I don't know. Lee moves on, Kazuya goes to losers. Alright, that should do it for the first set of matches. Next, we are going to do the losers bracket. That'll be coming up here probably after either I finish Sparking Zero or after the next bracket. It'll be one of those two. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.